All right, all right. Yo, what up, y'all? We are live. You are tuned in to Risky Radio with Carrice. This is where real meets sexy and sexy meets dangerous. But you can get in the conversation each and every day on our Facebook and Instagram pages. And don't forget, you can also get in the conversation each and every day on our Risky Radio with Carrice group on Facebook. As we do each and every Tuesday, we deliver the shady ass tea. Sir, what's the tea?
I just want to know my coming in clear. I
You
just
come. I think I can hear you. Wait, speak up. Hold on.
Can you hear me in the back?
I think they can hear you in the back too. I think we're good.
All right then. So, so I just
Sir,
want to start.
what's the tea? Because I know the tea piping hot. Oh, this whole week, child, is
It's been
wild.
it's been a lot. Top story. Top story at 8 is this. I don't know how to say this girl name. Is it Saweetie? How
Sweetie,
I say her name?
sweetie,
Sweetie.
sweetie.
Okay. Because I'm very phonetic, so I'm like Saweetie. Got it. So I said I'm old. I say it like that. And Quavo get into an altercation in the elevator. What's wrong with black
Child.
people in elevators? Black people, we need to stay away from elevators.
You know what? It's all like black celebs always getting caught beating up somebody or their
Hmm.
partner in the damn elevator or somebody family member or some shit. It's always
In an
something.
elevator,
Yeah.
because we think when the elevator doors close, we by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And what happens at my house, stay at my house. And so, video comes on. They get in the fight. Now okay. It did look like she swung on him. It did look like she tried
But
to
we
punch
don't
him.
know what happened before that
We don't know what
because
happened before.
it didn't look like she just swung on him for no reason. It looked like there were some situations going on, and then she tagged his ass. She was trying to get him and grab her bag. It seemed like she was like, "I'm not going with you" type of energy.
Right. And so, okay. I'll say this. And I'm not pro beating up ladies. We've talked about this
I should
before.
hope not.
I'm not pro beating up the ladies. I'm not at all. Sometimes women be tripping though. They don't be wanting to come in the elevator.
I think that sometimes they don't want to come in the elevator though. I
They
think
don't
that
be wanting to come
sometimes
in the
women can
elevator.
be provoked. I think sometimes women can be provoking. But the
Hmm.
energy I got from that video was that he be whipping her ass on a regular basis. He didn't even attempt, and the reason why I say that is because he didn't even attempt to help her up at the end.
Maybe he
He
was
just
like, you know what? The last time I tried to help her up, she kicked me in the nuts. So I'm gonna let her sit down. I'm gonna let her sit down. Okay. 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 I'm gonna say this. I've I've been with somebody for over a decade, and sometimes shit get real. Everybody is not good all the time, and so sometimes shit happen where you're like, "Whoa, this is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be." I thought we was just talking about the fact that I was looking at that bitch booty, and now we in a fight. You know what I'm saying? This is deeper, and so maybe what
Like,
happened?
are we when we say fight? Are we talking about
Mhm.
verbal confrontation?
It'll start verbal. It'll start verbally.
I
It could
wish a
start
nigga
verbally.
would put his hands. I wish a bitch
But
would.
no,
I'm
no. See,
sorry. I will pay
here's the
my
thing.
$2. I will pay my $2 for saying the B word and the N word. But
Here's the thing.
I'm sorry. I'm not playing those games with anyone.
There are some women in this world who get upset and put their hands on people. Now, you can be a gentleman as long as you can, but you are still a human being. Okay? And if somebody is whooping your ass, what do? Do you just get your ass whooped? Or you be like, you know what? What I could do is just throw her on the ground and she realize, this ain't really what she want to do, and then keep moving. Maybe
I
that's what
think
happened.
I think that there is a way that you can definitely handle it as a gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, I guess for me, I don't want to involve myself in somebody that I got to put my hands on. Like I don't even want that type of energy. I want some easy,
Mm-hmm.
free,
Mm-hmm.
loving energy. Like I'm not,
Yes.
I don't want all of that.
Everybody
Extra
hasn't
drama.
made it there though.
Yeah, I'm cool. But and
Everybody hasn't made it there.
And you're right. They have it, and I want them to stay over there. All of them.
Because there are some people who are 100% here for the dysfunctional, toxic, fighting bullshit.
I agree.
I used to be. I used to be there. That used to be my shit.
I like my fellas to be buff and strong and all of that. I wish I'll be dead if they freaking put their hands on me. Like we're not playing those games. I'm cool, or somebody will get shot. One or the other. Okay, because
either and or both. But I mean, some ladies don't want a man who's not going to beat them up.
I agree. And I just had this conversation too the other day, and I was talking about I was dating this chick, and I felt like we might have a disagreement or something like that, but I feel like she wanted that energy where I was gonna be like ratchet and be and I'm like I'm sorry, I don't have that energy in me. I'm not that.
I don't have it anymore.
I ain't never had that energy in me unless somebody does something to my family. Then we might have a problem. But if it's just me and you in a relationship, I'm not about to be having that type of extra dialogue. I'm good.
Some people feel like if what they're getting from the other person, period, that's Tory Lanez. If what they're getting from the other person isn't like to the max, slap me upside my head, pull a gun out on me, that whole situation, they aren't getting love. They're not being loved because that's how they understand love and passion in the same way.
Because they may have experienced that in their adolescent years.
I used to be that person.
And that's what I'm saying too, is that and I'm just gonna put it, the last female that I dated, I think she wanted that energy out of me, and I'm like, listen, I got it.
You should have slapped her.
No, I shouldn't have. I did.
Yes, that's what she wanted.
No, we're good. No, we're good.
Wait, what she wanted? That's like saying she's like, hey, we at the movies, we watching this scary movie. I would really like you to finger me while we watching this scary movie.
You know what? First of all,
let me
check the comments. I don't even know.
I mean,
what you're talking about right now.
You never fingered anybody in the movie theater?
Goodbye.
I can't hang up. There's people watching. I can't go away. I'm just saying. So people be getting fingered. You've been in a movie theater. Somebody was next to you getting fingered, whether you knew it or not. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what they want, give them what they want. Give them what they want. No. Give the people what they want.
That's a totally different situation when it has to do with intimacy versus someone whooping your ass. Like, we're good.
But they may feel like that is intimate to them. Like if that person feels like.
The thing is that I agree with you, but I ain't it.
Okay. Okay, so we draw the line at fingering in the movie theater.
But back to Quavo and Saweetie, is that I think that the energy that he had, or how he, like, whatever happened, had she started the argument or not, but I believe there to be more details, and I believe Saweetie is the one who released the video to TMZ. I'm almost 99.9% sure that that's what happened. And because she's the only one who knew what happened. She was the only one that was there.
And Quavo wasn't going to do it.
And it was so long ago, if somebody else wanted to leak it, like security, then they would have done it a long time ago. Right. So I mean, that's alleged. Okay, that's just my assumption, is that I believe that she released the video. But I think that the energy that he gave after he threw her to whatever, and he moved the bag or whatever, he had no.
What was in the orange box?
I feel like that was her bag. And this is my thoughts. Everybody's saying that she was trying to get the box. I'm like, dude, that's her. It was her bag. And she probably was like, I'm getting out of here. I'm out. And he probably was like, no, you're not. I bought that bag. So.
Okay. So she was going to leave.
Child, Candy, I have no idea. Because he just went way
Because Candy, sometimes life happens like that. Sometimes you go from fighting to fingering in real life. I'm just saying. Life happens like that. Life is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I got some real tea today.
Huh?
I got some tea. I got the water heating up over there too. Huh? I cannot.
But, okay. So, sometimes ladies be like, fuck this shit, I'm leaving, I'm gonna leave. And he thinking, you ain't going no fucking where. He ain't gonna talk to me crazy and then bounce. You taking your ass up to this hotel room, and we gonna have this conversation, okay? Today, you gonna call me a punk ass nigga and then bounce? Nah, we going to room 307. You know what I'm saying? We going to 1103, and we're gonna have this conversation in this penthouse. Come this way. You know what I'm saying? And so maybe she might have Tina Turner his ass in the Uber on the way to the hotel. She might have, you know what I'm saying? She might have Tina Turner his ass, beat his ass up in the car.
Why did Tina beat up Ike in the car?
That's what I'm saying. We might be seeing the second part of the fight.
Oh, right. That he probably started.
Because when Ike and Tina walked into the hotel, they were still fighting.
We're not gonna be women shaming during women.
I'm not women shaming. I'm
History Month.
Not doing women. I'm not women shaming. But what I'm saying is, on the movie, they got in a fight in a limo.
Because he hit her first.
They got in a fight in a limo.
No, that's not what we gonna call this. And I see these blogs and these media outlets, and we purposely shout out to the Hot 7025 content team. I appreciate y'all for always dropping the news. This particular situation, we posted. They said, "Hey, should we post this or not?" Because I mean, obviously, I don't like posting fight videos. I'm not interested in posting things that degrade black women and women, so on and so forth. Of course, we go post some gossip stuff and things like that. But this particular one, when I was reading the comments from the other blogs, they were essentially saying like he was right, like he did everything right, and he. I'm like, wait, first of all, we don't know the story. No, okay, we don't know the story. We don't know their history. We know that they just recently broke up. I know that Sweetie leaked this damn video to TMZ. I wonder how much they pay her for that too.
Not enough.
But anyway,
Adrian Bronner says he ain't see nothing wrong with it. This is a quote. This is what he posted. Fighting for her life. I ain't see nothing wrong with that video. If you ask me, that's black love.
He a woman beater.
Oh, let me finish. If me and my significant other don't argue like that, then I don't want her. Because I'd rather have somebody who might punch me while I'm asleep before I take a beautiful woman who's going to sneak off and fuck another nigga while I'm asleep. It's the black tough love for me.
This can't be real life.
This is real life. This is what he said. It's Adrian Bronner. And so he says, I'm behind you, my nigga. Keep your head. At Quavo Huncho, I'm behind you, my nigga. Keep your head up. We all know you was a great nigga. So women, it ain't my business, but I hate to see another black man get tore down in this world. Hashtag culture. So,
I guess the women beaters like to stick together. We'll see who else comes out and said something about it. I mean, not catching the fade. And that's why he beating up on his girl, because he can't win no fight in the ring.
Yeah.
Listen, and shout out to Ariel, for real. I can't deal with that toxic behavior, because that's exactly, he's toxic. First of all, overly, he is the epitome of toxicity, and I think that.
Oh yeah, I'm listening. Look, I'm listening.
I'm sorry. My prediction is that there was more to the story, which is why Sweetie only had them release half the fucking video in the first place. Okay, allegedly. And I think that she's going to say more, and more is going to be released, because I think that at this point, because he responded. So, I mean, we all know that, women beaters, especially if they are in the limelight, don't want people to know that they're a woman beater.
Right.
They can let them know that they're a serial cheater, and they can be as narcissistic as they choose to. Shout out to Derek Jackson. And he probably a woman beater too. Did you know Derek Jackson was 5'6"? I'm just gonna leave that and let y'all ponder on that.
Stop.
But
stop. No.
I just need y'all to know Derek Jackson is 5 foot 6 inches. We
5 foot 6
almost
inches.
The same height.
Like in real life?
Yes, and 6 inches, y'all.
This is an adult man, like fully grown, not growing no more. 5 foot 6 inches.
So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. And I think that has to do with a whole
That's
lot
why
of.
his wife looked like that, because he was like this motherfucker.
No,
5'6".
it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with his wife. She was looking a hot ass mess for empathy. We talked about that last week. Is that she was trying to gain him empathy. They had a whole anyway. We gonna come to them at another time. But the long story short, Quavo had been beating that ass allegedly.
I think they've been having fights. Because see, here's the thing.
I don't think that she's not the type of person to swing. I don't think that.
Right. And so I think my issue is that she's to me, she seems he is a short woman. So my thing is, if she's a woman who's gonna put her hands on a man, right? If that's her energy, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna punch this nigga in his face. I will cash up you $1. I'm gonna punch this man in his face. Then she should also be the woman who's ready to get punched back, because every man is not every man. I'm gonna just say this: every man is not one who's like, I'm gonna take a punch.
Sir, if your wife hits you and you hit her back, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'm not hitting her back.
There's no way. You cannot.
There's no reason for me to.
I'm saying there's no. Pick her up, put her in the closet. Like, I'm like, seriously.
Period. Like, I could just hold her and like, this is the end of this.
I'm just saying, like there's always options. There's always alternatives. You can always guess what you could do. You can walk the fuck away.
But see, what I'm saying is everybody's not that way. Some people are raised with anybody put their hands on you, they gonna get what they get. You know what I'm saying? Like if you swing, you should be ready to get swung on. That's all I'm saying.
Come on.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Everybody keep their hands to themselves. And then like on reality shows, you can talk all that shit.
I don't condone anyone putting hands on anyone, because I ain't with the shit. Okay.
Right.
And, there have been times where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna freaking strangle shit out of this bitch. That's $3 I owe. That's $3. But
just make it a high five and give us 2 more.
I'm just saying, there's been times, but you know what I did? I left. I got out the car and I said, I ain't never gonna talk to this person again, because I'm gonna kill him or her. And I said, you know what? I'm done. Like, I don't even need that type of energy. Like, I'm good.
Right.
So I think we all have decisions we make. We have encountered plenty of Karens in our lives, and plenty of what we call them, Kens, Kevins, whatever, in our lives. We're not all going around putting our hands on the Karens and the Kevins. Mm-hmm. Now we might have some words with them.
And I like it. I love a woman who got a bad temper. Like that's
because guess what? Guess what? That's because you're a Cancer.
I love a woman with a bad temper. I do. I'm not gonna front on you. That shit. She breaking plates and shit. I'd be like, what we about to do? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm fit. So I got a little tick. The example growing up was kind of messed up. So I mean, my brain isn't wired properly. But I understand that.
I concur with your brain being wired properly.
My brain's not wired properly.
So
I'm not all the way there.
We're gonna have to close the case on Saweetie and Quavo. I predict that more is to come. Okay.
You know what I hope this makes her rap better.
The thing is, first of all, what didn't she graduate from like UA or something like that? She didn't even want to be a singer rapper.
I'm hoping it makes her a better rapper.
She didn't want to do that. She's cute. She don't have to do nothing else. She did enough.
Yes, she do.
No, she don't. She can get all the endorsements. She can do all the endorsements she wants to for the rest of her life and call it a day. Okay. I'm not mad at her.
We'll leave it.
Because I'll take all these sponsorship checks in real life though. And I ain't rapping for nobody. So
I'm gonna wrap a gift for Christmas, maybe.
See, there we go.
So kind of toxic.
So this is the thing.
So what? Come on.
So like I said,
I'm toxic.
Closing the case on Quavo and Saweetie is he probably been beating that ass this whole time. They probably have been fighting one another, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. And they probably have had a toxic relationship. It's interesting that they portrayed their relationship to be this great thing in the public, which that's what Ike and Tina did. But anyway, we go carry on. And I think that we're gonna hear more. That's it.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on to Lil Nas X. This fire in the background is bringing me Lil Nas X vibes because
because we hot over here.
We hot. So Lil Nas X. We're gonna start with the video, the Montero video. Started in the Garden of Eden. The serpent came down the tree. All that kissed him all. I think he was all the people in the video except for like the devil that he gave a lap dance. The video. Don't hate me. I'm not gonna front on y'all. The video was dope. I'm not gonna act like that wasn't a good music video. I've seen scary music videos before. When I was a little kid, when Thriller came out, I used to be like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen scary music videos before. He killed devil lap dance. Like it was the whole video was a metaphor. It was dope. I'm not into demon shit. Like that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to give the devil a lap dance. Even though he probably got a big wallet, and so like he probably is a big tipper. And so if you were like giving the devil a lap dance, you make a lot of money doing that. May lose your soul, but you know you have to buy a house. But people were really upset with the video, and I don't understand why.
What you mean you don't understand why?
I don't understand why like he can't say that he can't fucking have a video that shows a different point of view than what other people like that are accepted.
Not to Christians. No, not to Christians. Come on, quit playing with us. Quit playing with these people. This is the thing is that I think the video is brilliant. Okay, and coming from a perspective of someone who, like him, who was essentially introduced to the world as this angel, sweet kid, which I'm sure he probably is an angel, sweet kid. He probably still is now. But he was a kid then, when he was introduced to the world. Now he's a grown ass man, and during
he's 21.
He just bought his own house. I'm pretty sure he's a grown ass man. Period. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So he was introduced to the world at I think at 17, 18 years old. Then got popular from this song in 2019. Kids love the song. They've been hearing it on YouTube or whatever all of these years, and then it came out, became popular, blah, blah, blah. He a grown-ass man now. And in his journey, he decided that he wanted to come out to the public and tell people that, he was gay. And I think that after he did that, of course, he got condemned, by Christian people and any other religion. I'm not even gonna only say Christians. I could say from my personal experience, it was Christians. They ain't shit. And in addition to that, I said what I said. In addition to that, there's other religions that I'm sure that have condemned him as well. So he comes out, says I'm gay. Then all of a sudden, people tell him, "Oh, well, you going to hell?" Okay. So people tell him, "Oh, well, you dancing with the devil with all of that stuff you doing," and all of this. And guess what? He decides, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm going to go to hell for y'all, and I'm going to dance with the devil. I'm going to dance with the devil for y'all because this is my interpretation of what you all are trying to force upon me, even though I don't believe this. And he could very well be a Christian, but when you are in that situation, you're in the LGBT community, you come out and you were involved or are involved in the church or whatever. People just they condemn you because they have no understanding. They only believe what they were taught to believe. And there's so much unlearning the world has to do. And I appreciate him trolling. And he trolled the hell out of y'all last. I can't wait to wake up on April 1st and see what's going on.
Okay. So him in them shoes, the Satan shoes with
the demon shoes.
The demon shoes, whatever they call.
Are they Satan? The
Satan shoes. I think Satan shoes is more has more alliteration, so that's what they'll use. Because demon shoes is harder. It's like SS. They want to do the Satan shoes, but it has the Bible verse. The Bible verse. I think it's Luke 10:18 or 10:8. I'm about the about the fall of Lucifer or whatever. Human blood in the shoe. Why would anybody buy a shoe? If this is actual shoe, I don't know if this is an actual. I don't own the shoe. Pentagrams are not my thing. I like the black and red colorway of the shoe. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna act like. I'm not gonna act like I was like, oh, Lil Nas X and shit like that. But the human blood in the shoe, I think, is the issue for me. I'm like, why human blood? Why not like goats?
That's the whole sacrificial thing. It's the whole idea of it being sacrificial, right? Because isn't that part of the whole demon process? I don't personally know.
I don't know. I've never been to church.
I haven't either, and not that I'm really not trying to sign up and go either. But I do not. But there's also things too that I do not believe that I was once taught to believe as well. So that's where it gets a little risky too. So I can imagine that if I'm a person who no longer believes that there is a hell and the devil is real, I control the hell out of y'all because I don't even believe this shit. I don't care.
Well, I believe the devil is real.
I don't.
You don't believe the devil is real?
No, I don't. I believe that we've been taught a whole lot of stuff we need to unlearn, but that's just me. That we could handle that conversation a whole nother day. But I do believe that he was trolling. I do not believe that these shoes are real. I believe that on April 1st we go learn today. And that's that. And in the event that they are real, whose blood is it?
It's the people who designed them. So they put their blood, sweat, and tears into the shoe. Blood, sweat, and tears.
You might be on to something. So this is the thing, is that I know a lot of people are saying, oh, listen, because I am in media, I know that people pay to leak stories. Okay. They pay World Star, they pay TMZ, they pay people to leak stories so that they can, blow up their initiative. Right. Did anybody get the link to purchase these shoes? I just want to know.
I think I saw in like a minute.
Anybody in the comments see how you purchase these shoes? Anybody see the link, the website we go to anybody?
I didn't. Well, I didn't click on any link. So because I don't want demon shoes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. Let me explain. Okay. I didn't click on anything because I didn't want a demon virus in my phone. And so I didn't click on anything that had anything to do with buying a demon shoe. So I didn't want to like invite, how we watch The Ring or like Freddy Krueger, some shit like that. And then like you do something stupid and all of a sudden the devil's in your house because this, clicking on this link invites the devil into your house. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let them have it. They can buy that $1,018 pair of shoes. I don't need a pair of Air Maxes that cost $1,018 because they only cost like $200. And so I was like, I'm not interested. But somebody might have bought them. There were only 666 pairs. 7 million people.
This is what I'm saying. How did you buy them?
With their credit cards, probably.
With what website did you go to purchase? What website do people go to purchase? That's what I'm saying, is that y'all need to pay attention because he April fooling the hell out of y'all mofos. And believe and y'all remember when Dennis Rodman got married in Times Square? And for like 3 days, he got married to himself, remember?
Oh yes, I do remember.
Remember he trolled the hell out of us for a week.
The original troll.
Facts. He trolled the hell out of us for a week. Internet was talking about he was gonna get married. He was marrying somebody. It was a surprise. We had no idea who it was gonna be. We all was like, oh, it must be Carmel Electra or whatever. He gets there in a wedding dress, marrying his damn self. Trolled the hell out of the whole everybody.
The world.
Yes. And I'm like, listen. I appreciate him trolling. I appreciate him expressing himself how he did. There are a lot of people who are extremely religious, who have a problem with the way that he expressed it, but they should probably not be judging him. And why are you watching the video? I got questions. Okay. I've got those questions. Why are these Christians keep watching these videos? Why are you clicking on his shoes? Why do you even follow Lil Nas X on social media if you have such a problem with him? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Because they like it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because the freakiest people I know go to church every Sunday.
Child.
I'm gonna just say, yeah, but Nike is suing him.
So let's talk about this.
Well, no, they're not suing him. They're suing the company that is associated with.
And let's talk about how it's not essentially finance. It's essentially just saying, hey, we need to make sure y'all make this right. That we ain't got nothing to do with this. And like I was watching something on TMZ. They had a couple of lawyers on there, and they were like, they're not gonna get any money from Lil Nas. They're just gonna have him correct the name, correct the idea of what was happening. Because the thing is that they probably ain't never had that many followers on their on any of their Instagram posts or Facebook posts ever, as much as he was trolling. So I mean, it is what it is. I think that he trolled the hell out of us. I appreciate the video stating things that a lot of people hear from Christian people and other religious people. Saying that you're going to go to hell, saying
Christians
that
will tell you going to go to hell,
saying you're dancing with the devil. Say all of that. Christians will tell you in a minute you're going to hell.
Christians will tell you you're going to hell because they know.
Because they know.
Because they know. Don't nobody know you're going to hell, but more than a Christian, like an old Black Christian will tell you. Like I'd be like, yo, how you know I'm going to hell? You know what I'm saying? Did God tell you that I was going to hell? Like, did you like get a text message? Did you get like an email? Did you get a letter? Old people get letters in the mail. So God wrote you a letter
they called the house phone.
They called your house phone, same house phone you didn't have since 1987, and told you, sir is going to hell. These Sir Armstrong is going to hell. You know what I'm saying? This evening. And he'll be there April 21st, 2028. You know got a reservation.
So my theory on that, and I'm going to say it live on air, is that he trolled the hell out of us with these damn shoes. Because there essentially was no link to purchase. I ain't seen no link to purchase these shoes. The exaggeration of the blood, a drop of blood, whatever. It was a lot. So I'm thinking we're gonna wake up April 1st and April Fools on y'all asses, and that's that. And then shout out to Patrice. She says that it's the satanic ritual of the Illuminati. So Lil Nas X had posted on his Instagram story, and he said, he was like, I can't wait till they say I'm part of the Illuminati. He was like, I can't wait. But he's been trolling the hell out of people, and I think that people who are closed-minded and people who are not open to understanding, open to art, or not open to him being just being able to be himself and be a troll. Just like they condemned freaking, like I said, Dennis Rodman, for his earrings and his tattoos, and him wanting to party or whatever, and him coloring his hair. He all of a sudden he was gay, and it was just a lot that he had to deal with just trying to be expressive and be himself. So I just can't wait to April 1st today for keep bamboozle y'all asses.
I hope it's not a trick. I hope that he's and I'm gonna say this because I'm tired of people lying. I hope that he's actually a demon worshiping.
He is not.
I do. I want him to be a demon worshiping, dick sucking, devil lap dancing motherfucker. Like, if that's who you are, be that. Like, I'm not interested in being any of those things. But I'm just saying, like, if that's
he made it very clear as to what his purpose was with the video. He made it very clear that it was in response to Christian people and people of religious, faiths, telling him to go to hell because he's gay. He was like, okay, well, shit, I'm going to hell then.
Go to hell.
And you dancing with the devil, cool. Well, shit, I'll dance.
I thought I was going to hell.
Me too. And we probably was told by the same mofo too.
Probably. That I'm a sinner and I'm not worth saving. I've been told that too. That's deep. That's another show.
I'll save you, sir.
That's a different show.
You over there in your hellish ways right now, because the Bible says the Bible says it don't say don't drink. I just want y'all to know that. The Bible don't say don't drink.
Be a drunkard.
Child.
Say don't be a drunkard. I've never been a drunkard in my life. I've never been a drunkard in my life. I don't even know what that is.
Because you know your limits.
I do. I can get as drunk as I want to because you know what? I'm not going to be falling down.
I hope not, because I sure ain't gonna catch your ass either.
Ain't nobody gonna catch me. I'm too big. Big Daddy.
Goodness gracious. So shout out to y'all that's listening live on Facebook. If you're on YouTube as well as on Twitch, thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and like and subscribe to Hot 7025.
And share.
Period.
Share us. We polyamorous over here. Share us.
we black polyamorous.
We black and polyamorous. We like to share. Share the love.
Because sharing is caring, indeed.
It is. Okay, so I watch all the Real Housewives because, I mean, it's a mess. And sometimes a mess is what you need in your day. Other people may not feel like other people may feel like they're too good to watch the Housewives. I don't do that show. What the fuck ever. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is a bunch of messy ass white women, which makes me feel better about myself. You know what I'm saying? When I get off my hardworking job and I fed my kids, I want to watch some rich white people act stupid. Now, there's a lady, Jen Shaw. She's married to a black man. He's a football coach on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She is a whole ass scammer. And I be thinking, damn, why can't I be a scammer?
Listen, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get my PPP, $1.17 million, my $17 million in PPP that everybody else got.
Everybody else got this shit. How the fuck I ain't get it? What am I doing wrong?
Why can't I be a fraudulent scammer?
Right. What am I doing wrong? Why don't I have 12 debit cards in my mailbox?
Listen to me, child.
You know what? Next time they give out money, I'm gonna make sure that I got 45 debit cards. I'm gonna have all the money.
The thing is, I think that morally, I could never do anything that's unethical because first of all, I don't want to go to jail. I'm cool on jail. I'll pass. Yeah.
It's the butt sex for me in jail. Like it's not the. It's the. And it's not so much that it's the butt sex, so much as the butt sex without like cleaning and lube and like safety. You know what I'm saying?
Can we get back to what we talking about?
This is what we're talking about.
I don't need any visuals of this.
I'm just saying.
I don't need none.
I'm just saying she got charged with wire fraud, and she was scamming old people. She was selling old people internet services who didn't have computers. She's selling water to a well. I can't be mad at this.
Did they have cell phones?
Yeah, but she's scamming the elderly.
I have a question. Is your cell phone connected to the internet right now?
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. But she's scamming. And she knows she's scamming.
Well,
she said Versace bathing suits are not cheap. And so I got to make sure I can pay for this Versace bathing suit.
The thing is that did her husband not know that she was a scammer? Like, you live with somebody, you know when to give them the side eye and be like, something ain't going on right here.
He was like, sis, you stay at home all day. I haven't given you any money. Is that a Maserati? You know what I'm saying? Like it's the Bentley for me. It was like, she's in a Rolls Royce, but I haven't given her Rolls Royce money. There's one of two things is happening. She fucking somebody who got Rolls Royce money, or she's stealing. That's what's happening because she ain't got no job. I left at 10 o'clock in the morning. She was still asleep. People who still sleep.
So when they say that she was selling this internet situation or whatever,
yes,
I got questions. So I do not watch any of the house. I don't watch any of those reality shows anymore. I gave up on them a couple of years ago because one day I was watching Love and Hip Hop and I said, "Self, what did I just do with that 45 minutes of my life?" Like it was too much. Although I have interviewed several of the Love and Hip Hop and the Growing Up Hip Hop folks in the last month. I just cannot. I don't know. Anyway, fast forward. So this is my thing. Is that so? On the show, was she this rich, wealthy person?
Oh yes, oh yes. Jen Shaw was very wealthy. She made lots of She threw a party for her friend. It was really for her. She threw a party to show how ballin' she was. She threw a party for her homegirl, a birthday party for her homegirl that she paid for everything, and it was a beautiful party. Lots and lots of money was spent. She had a fucking meltdown at the party. Got into it with another lady who on the show, the lady's married to her granddaddy, which that's a whole other situation. It's a black lady. Just side note, black lady married to her granddaddy, step granddaddy, and her grandmother gave her granddaddy in the will.
What?
Gave her a granddaddy. You somebody ever gave you their granddaddy in a will? You ever been willed a granddaddy before?
Not a granddaddy.
Right. She gave and married the granddaddy.
Stuff from granddaddy, but not granddaddy. No.
Mm-hmm. So she got into it with the.
So interesting that I wonder if that was fraudulent. I mean, because at this point now, you think you got to go back and think about everything that she's done. Mm-hmm. And this is not thing. Was she like literally calling people like
her assistant?
Like
she might have been.
She likes to get internet.
Do you need security for your computer?
Right, or was it like what is that thing that they used to have where you could buy, like you can be part of this pyramid scheme thing and you can sell people internet that they already have? What the hell was ACN?
I listen. I've sold people phones they already have. I've collected a check for selling people phones that they already have. I must just say that in my life, I've also sold vacuum cleaners.
That was over 8-9 years ago.
It was going to statute of limitations.
so this is my thing. So they did have the ACN thing where you can basically sell people the things that they already have, and then you collect a percentage of whatever it was. I cannot stand pyramid schemes. I ain't with the shit. I feel like they take advantage of people, especially people of color. Old people, very young people too, who they push that they're going to be rich in a year because they're going to pay this money and sell all these products and anyway, all that is that. So was she arrested? I know she was charged.
She was.
She was
arrested. Okay. So today she hasn't built. I haven't seen anything. She built herself out. She was today getting ready for a cast trip. She went and got some box braids. She went and got some box braids for I think they was going to the beach. Get some box braids. That's what you do when you go to the beach. She got a black husband, but she feel like she black. Okay. How people.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay, so non-black people who are not melanated, okay, who do not have connections to the motherland, okay, when they marry to melanated motherland origin people, they think that they can do shit like get box braids, wear black people shit, speak in a tone that is black, and they're like, it's cool because we'll call it urban. Because she feel like, oh, well, I'm sucking a black dick. I should be able to have box braids. just saying. That's how they be feeling. I've talked to these people. I've seen people in the streets. They feel that way. It's kind of like that haircut that white women get when they fucking a black dude. That like short, little swoop. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen the haircut. You've seen the I fuck black dude's haircut on the white girl, on the fat white girl. So it's similar to that. Just saying.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I guess you go do the time for the crime if she's convicted. Yes. But it seems this isn't the first one of the housewives that has been arrested, because then an old girl from New York and her husband,
New Jersey.
Both went down. New Jersey, excuse me.
Giudice. What's the girl name? Teresa Giudice.
Right.
Wire fraud also.
That's interesting.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I need to be in wire fraud. This is so lucrative. Why am I not? in wire fraud.
But they're getting caught. They're doing wire fraud and then getting caught because they are like in the limelight. Like, what is? I don't know. I just rather not do crime.
I'm not gonna say that. I don't know. Crime is relative. It is.
I'm personally not interested in doing crimes. I don't want to do time. Although there have been times I thought to myself, do I need to sell drugs or no? Like,
yes. Okay. No. So is prison bad because you don't want like the group showers? The soap is old.
I am far too OCD to be in prison. And the thing, there's only going to be two ways I end up in jail.
Okay.
Somebody did something to my sister and my nephew, and I didn't kill their ass, and I'm really going to jail for real. Or by some fluke, somebody done drugged me, and I got pulled over for a DUI. That's it, because I don't drink and drive. So that's the only way.
It's a lot more ways for me to go to prison than that. I feel like there should be. I feel like there's less ways for me to go to jail.
I like my freedom. I am far too OCD to be trying to share a space with somebody else and not have.
It's a toilet in the room.
Right, the toilet in the room. So I'm flushing it, and now it's in the air. Like, no, we can't.
I can't do it.
My roommate taking a shit right by my. I'm definitely on the bottom bunk, and no, we're not.
Also, you're bottom.
No, see, that's not applicable over here. Not applicable. All I'm saying is that if I'm going to be on the bottom bunk, because I'm definitely not climbing up, my knee's too bad for that. I'm not climbing up to the second bunk. So that means the toilet's right by my head. No, we're good. I'm cool on doing any crimes. I just hustle like I hustle right now and make things
I want to be on the top bunk only I would. Okay. So I want to be on the top bunk because that's like where you're supposed to be. You know, like you're on the top, you're the top, right? And like, but I might fall out of the top bunk. Like, I'll be rolling over in my sleep, and so I might fall out of the top bunk and then like end up on the bottom bunk because I can't stay still in my sleep. But I think it's the waking up and watching another man's shit for me. Like it's the like rolling over in the middle of the night, and he done ate some bad. Whatever the fuck they sold anybody got no money in prison. But they cooked in what I don't know what they call it. I don't know. I've never been to jail, so I don't know. I don't have like jail terms. I don't know, but like I don't want somebody to have diarrhea and I'm in there.
All I know is that I took a tour of the prison with our uncle, and I ain't going. I'm good.
I went to jail. They took us on a jail tour in elementary school, and I was like, "Oh, this is not fun." There's a lot of locks here.
So it's interesting that all of these people who are celebrities are going to jail for all these fraudulent things. I just watched the docu about the college tuition scam or whatever, which was, you should watch it. It's quite interesting. Okay, and these people really did whatever they could to try to stay out of jail. Like, they really paid a lot of money for their kids to go to these quote Ivy League schools, which it's I'm good. So I don't know how she's gonna hold up. I really don't care personally, but I think that everybody who she defrauded, who she committed fraud, with selling them something or whatever. I'm sure it's more. That's the thing. It's always more.
Yes.
It's always more. So I know that there's going to be more, but will she get charged for it because she's white? Probably not. And she may not be white, but
she ain't white though. Her last name is Shaw. She look a little swirly. She ain't white. I don't know. She might be super tan though, so I don't know. I'm just saying. Speaking of white people.
Okay. In white folks news.
In white people news, Chet Hanks, Tom Hanks' son. It's going to have a white boy summer.
I'm here for it.
Are you here for the white boy summer?
He fine. He over there been doing push-ups and he looking good. This is the thing. I love my black. I love my black men. I'm here for the white boy summer. But I can't I don't know. You know what? I can't even. I'm gonna say that for me personally, I couldn't husband him up.
You don't want the pink penis.
He does
I'm
wear gray. He does wear gray sweat shorts often.
right, but the penis is still pink.
How do
It's
we
so
know
below. It's just because he's white. His daddy is Tom Hanks. He's white as he can be. You know what I'm saying? It don't the only person whiter than Tom Hanks is Donald Trump.
Have you seen? Never mind. I don't even know you deep diving.
Ask away.
Have you seen a white penis?
Yes,
See, all of them are pink. I would
that's true.
assume. I would assume.
A lot of them are though. His is.
I don't know. Either way,
If his nipples are pink, his dick is pink.
A white boy summer. I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? But the thing that's so comical about him and the white boy summer is the hashtags. Because him calling them the Ivory Kings. He was like, shout out to the white boy summer and the Ivory Kings, and then someone had sent him a message and was like, what about? He was like, so are you gonna be out here in the white boy summer with the black queens? He was like, do you not know who I am?
Right,
He was like, you not know me? He was like, so of course I'm gonna be out here with the black queens.
Right.
So how you feeling about the white boy summer?
I feel like every summer before like 2 years ago was a white boy summer. The white boy summer, white girl winter, we'll say white girl fall, white girl autumn. Because I feel like autumn is for white girls. Pumpkin spice is for the white ladies. And so the summer, white boys just do whatever they want to do. There's not a summer in the United States of America that's not for white people. Like last year was supposed to be a hot girl summer, but it's not for white.
But it's not. I don't think that he even meant it as he. I think he said he was like, I'm not talking about Donald Trump, white boy.
Right, white. Right.
Like, I'm
a different kind of white.
He's like, I'm talking about John B.
Right, and, Jack Harlow.
Right. So I mean, I'm here for his white boy summer. I do think it gets a little risky when he tries to make shirts Black Queen Summer. Now, I think that's when it gets risky because he just made some today.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna buy one?
Hell no.
Somebody is.
I guarantee you, somebody is.
Some black woman somewhere. Some black woman somewhere with her lace showing is gonna buy.
Why her lace gotta be showing? Why can't she? Well, maybe she has an Ivory King.
Because that's why her lace is showing. Because a black man wouldn't let you walk out of the house like that. And I love pumpkin spice. I hate pumpkin spice. I don't even want the name.
I don't want nothing to do with anybody's pumpkins or cinnamon. We're good. I'll pass on the pumpkin and the cinnamon. But he is fine. He is fine. And I'm here for it is some fine ass white boys that's out here in the world. And I'm here for it. I'm here for the fine ass white boys. I'm not opposed. But I got a lot of questions. And I need to be able to relate. Do you know what my black problems are? Like, how's this? Right. How's this gonna work?
Thank you, Mickey. Her lace is definitely showing. If she's buying a Chet Hanks shirt, her lace is showing. Her lace is not melted. It's very apparent. The hair is a mix. It's a blend. It's not 100% human. It's partly synthetic. It's partly human. It comes pre-curled. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
I literally have no clue about a wig or anything. I've never.
I'm just for those who are listening who understand the words that I'm saying. This is the girl we're talking about. She has them big ass eyelashes. They're not human eyelashes. They're not mink. They the old plastic ones. Like she's from 1997. You know, everything she's doing is from 1997.
I guess we'll see. Not the color contacts.
Yes, color contacts. She got baby blue, the beauty supply.
Why did I just picture this person in my head and y'all ain't shit? I'm just about to say.
Because you know who we're talking about. You've met her.
I do. I've met her.
You've met this lady before. Mm-hmm. She had a food stamp card that she's excited about.
No.
She's excited about her food stamp card.
No
she's excited about. She has one of those. She has a TurboTax card. Because she doesn't have a bank account. And so I'm just, it's one of those things.
So enough about the black queens because black queens are black queens, and we ain't about to.
I'm not.
We got to put some respect on these. Let's talk about the
stating
Ivory
fact.
Kings. Let's talk about the Ivory Kings and what you think about the White Boy Summer.
I think that White Boy Summer is some bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck about a white boy. Some white boys can kiss my ass. We gonna have a black boy. They had Hot Girl Summer. That's for the black ladies. We gonna have Black King Summer. How about that?
He also said he was gonna make some shirts for Black King Summer.
I'm not buying no shirt from no white boy about being a black king.
That's that's my only issue here. I think that if he wanted to go ahead and make it a White Boy Summer, stick to the White Boy Summer. Don't add black anything. Don't add Latino anything. Stick to what you know, bro. And that's where it went left, because today I was looking at his Instagram and he was like, "Yeah,
stick to the mayonnaise, sir."
I got the Black Queens shirts, and I got the leggings, and I got the Latin Queen. I'm like, bro, stick to what you're doing, because this right here ain't it.
It's not.
And so if he would have stayed focused on the White Boy Summer, I would have been like, okay, we good.
Right.
But now it's too much, and I cannot.
So, just real quick, Michael Strahan closed his gap.
I think it's an April Fool's joke.
Everything's not an April Fool's joke. Sometimes people do stupid shit.
How much you want to bet? Let me speak into the mic clear. How much would you like to bet that it's an April Fool's joke?
Did he close his gap?
Yes.
I hope he didn't. I want it to be an April Fool's joke. I do. That's some nice teeth.
It would be no reason in hell for him to close his gap.
Not at all. But I mean,
he is what, 157 years old right now?
At the very least. At the very least,
no reason. He's had this speech issue for his entire life. Why stop now? You were on one of the highest rated morning shows in the world.
Right.
You don't need to close your gap. I think it's April Fool's joke.
I was going to close my gap, but then I thought about it and I was like, nah. Things fit between my gap and I like that. So he might have closed his gap though. He might have been, you know what? I've been trying. I'm tired of it. Tired of talking about me, Michael Strahan with the gap. I want to be Michael Strahan with the perfect tee.
I guess we'll see.
Anybody?
See. Any wagers? Anyone in the comments? Any wagers on whether or not his gap is really closed or if it's an April Fool's joke?
I'm tired of. I don't want it to be a lie. I want something to be true. I can't. Lil Nas X can't be a demon, and that can't be an April Fool's joke. And Michael Strahan gap closing can't be an April Fool's joke. Something got to be a real thing. Something has to actually be happening. Someone has to make a decision and done something. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
It's like you have to side eye everything. Everything close to this time of year, you have to side eye it.
Okay. I don't know. I don't want that to be the case, but it is. I mean, hopefully it's a real story, and he's not like lying. I'm like, oh, I didn't actually close my gap. That'd be whack. I feel like I would boo him. I mean, boo this man.
We'll see Thursday morning.
We will.
We're gonna see a lot of things going on Thursday morning. A little Nas X gonna be like, boozle, y'all.
Not boozle.
Yes. So that's the word.
That's what I have for this evening.
You got, sir?
That's all. I mean, unless you got something else for me, because let me tell you something. I'm an old. Okay. For those watching, I told y'all a couple weeks ago I'm coming back to social media. I actually did it. I didn't lie. I actually.
So what's your Instagram?
It's at the Sir Armstrong. THE, just one E. Just one E. I'm just a regular person. I have 4 or 5 E's on the V. It's the Sir Armstrong. Follow your boy. I will be posting videos and shit about shit. You know, all of that. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to interact.
Absolutely. Just real quick, breaking news. Dionne Warwick is not one to hold her tongue, and she definitely spoke out on White Boy Summer.
What did she say? I love Dionne.
Shell. Let's see what she said. Because it's just popping out right here. Let me get to it. Sorry, y'all. She said, "I will be having a black woman summer. What foolishness did I just see?" This is after she watched Chet Hanks' video about white boy summer. And she's over here on Twitter and on Instagram. We can't get her off. She's here all day and all night for y'all. So
she says, "Look, she retired. She got shit to do."
Yeah,
she got shit to do.
Well, listen, that was a lot of tea that we spilled. I think that we essentially will have a follow-up on some of the things that we talked about today on April 1st. I'm excited and interested to see how that's gonna go, what we'll find out. I'm interested to find out more about what's gonna happen with Quavo and and Saweetie, and if there's gonna be more information that's leaked.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there will be. I think what will happen.
I guaranteed her your money back. They're definitely.
I think what will happen is that she will. I don't think she understands. Who, if she's gonna really, I'm gonna just say this. People love Quavo.
People love Saweetie. They love Saweetie more than they love Quavo. I don't even know. Listen, if this man was sitting next to me, I'm sorry. I don't know this man. I'm sorry to this man.
No, ma'am. People love Quavo. People love Quavo, and so I don't think it's gonna get the traction that some people think it will get.
Were you not on the internet today?
I was on the internet today a little bit. I mean, I'm busy doing.
The whole internet was covered with Quavo.
Right, but a lot of people were supporting Quavo. Lots of people were like,
that's probably the ratchet.
Lots of
ratchet people that you follow on social media, the ratchet bloggers you follow on social media.
Hello. Hello, ratchet people. They talk shit about us.
Ratchet bloggers.
they talk shit about us. Ratchet bloggers. It's not us. It's them. They're the problem. It's not us.
The thing is, and just to address that. That last comment, Quavo receiving a cease and desist. Quavo cannot cease and desist anyone who pulled public records and docus. That information is now it is owned by the media company that holds that video, and that's TMZ. So he can't cease and desist some property he does not own.
Listen, they're gonna support Quavo. Okay. Black people will support an abuser.
I think there's going to be more, and I think so. We got two bets going on. What was the last one? Forgot. The gap. The gap is definitely an April Fool's joke. There's for sure going to be more information and more videos and more text messages or whatever that's going to be released about Quavo. Because
I feel like the spin is going to be that she's just she lost a good man, and she's just trying to discredit this black man. And I'm telling you what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, she mad.
What Dionne just said again, because I don't think you heard what she said. She said, and I quote. She said, and I quote. Let me find out. How did I miss this already? Because I definitely need to quote. She said, and I quote, "I will be having a black woman summer, period." That's what Saweetie is saying. She ain't here for Quavo.
That's okay. She ain't got to be here for Quavo. A lot of people are here for Quavo.
So we'll see how that pans out. But listen, I it was a lot of tea. It was a lot going on. A lot of people are still, feeling some type of way about this Lil Nas X situation. I feel nothing. I actually do feel something.
I feel nothing.
I feel like he did a great job expressing himself about how people have been treating and things that people have been saying to him, and he's expressed that in his music. So I appreciate that. The demon shoes, I have my own feelings about the devil and whether it exists or not and all that. So, some things will not impact you if you do not believe it to be true. So at this point, he's definitely trolling. Do I believe the shoe thing is real? I believe that's an April Fool's joke. But that's just me. and my thoughts are risky.
So I will bet you an order of lemon pepper, a 10-piece order of lemon pepper.
I got you.
Okay, that is not
and I raise you with some gumbo. I raise you.
Come on, gumbo.
I raise you with some gumbo.
Come on, gumbo.
Listen, everybody that's participating, thank you so much. If you're listening live on YouTube, if you're listening live on Facebook, if you're listening live on Twitch, go ahead and like and subscribe and click that share button. Tell your friends about us for sure. Sir, man, we'll see you over here soon. But we've still got a whole week to to pile on this tea for y'all next Tuesday. So listen, you can catch us each and every Tuesday, 7 p.m. right here on hot7025fm.com. Sir, you got anything for the people before we check out?
I don't have anything for the people tonight, but I want to give y'all all of me. So we're gonna figure it out. I want y'all to feel me.
I thought you were gonna start singing.
Nah, not today.
All right, sir. You hang tight. Listen, y'all, we love you.